Shalom, all praise and glory to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, giving all glory to his holy name. As always, we're going to start off with Colossians 3:17, and whatsoever you do in word or deed, whatever you say, whatever you do, do all. Do it all, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua. In the name of the Lord and Savior, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua. So I say hallelujah to the Most High, giving him all praise and glory. We thank him for everything, because he's worthy to be praised. Hallelujah to his glorious and holy name. So I'm going to go over the laws today. Going over the laws, I'm going to go over to Exodus, the 34th chapter. We're going to look at it and bring understanding to the congregation of the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Exodus 34:1. And the Most High said unto Moses, hew thee 2 tables of stone, like unto the first. And I will write upon these tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest. He broke the first tables because he came down from the mountain. Most High said, get thee down from this mountain, man. Israel done went off. So I'm going to kill all of them. Remember, Israel had made a calf. He said, this is who brought us out of Egypt. So you know that made the Most High angry. So he said, hey, and the Most High said unto Moses, hew thee 2 tables of stone, like unto the first, and I will write upon these tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest. So he said, you hear him saying, I will write upon these tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest. Because Moses broke those tables of the commandments and hewed them up, put them in the water, and made Israel drink it. Yes. So let's look at Exodus 32:16. It says, and the tables, this is the first tables, and the tables were the work of the Most High, and the writing was the writing of the Most High, graven upon the tables. So this is all from the Most High. The 10 Commandments. And the 10 Commandments consist of how we love the Most High with all our heart, mind, and soul, and strength, and how we love each other. We the Israelites. Look at verse 19. And it came to pass, as soon as he came nigh unto the camp, that he saw the calf, as I just told you, and the dancing. And Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hands and brake them beneath the mount. And he took the calf which they had made, Salakia, wicked Israelites, and told Aaron, make us a calf. And he took the calf which they had made and burnt it in the fire and ground it to powder and strawed it upon the water and made the children of Israel drink of it, as I just told you. There it is. Wicked Israelites. I mean, you think about all the things that the Most High had done, and here we gonna create a calf and say, this is our power that brought us out of Egypt. All the plagues, 10 plagues he put upon the Egyptians didn't touch us. And we're going to say this, the God, the power that brought us out of Egypt, opened up the Red Sea, walked across on dry ground. And they're going to say, this is the power that brought us out of Egypt. Look at Exodus 31:18. Yet still we think the Most High is supposed to be doing something for us, even to this day. You're going to see as we go through this, our nation, 12 tribes of Israel. Exodus 31:18. And he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of the Most High. You hear that? Written with the finger of the Most High. So who gave it to us? The Most High. How do we get it? Written by the finger of the Most High. It's powerful. Look at Deuteronomy 10. Deuteronomy 10 and 2. Deuteronomy 10th chapter, 2nd verse. And I will write on the tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest, and thou shalt put them in the ark. Verse 4. And he wrote on the tables, according to the first writing, the 10 commandments, as I told you, which the Most High spake unto you in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly, and the Most High gave them unto me. So now, let's go back to Exodus 34 and verse 2. So he said he's gonna write the words on these 2 tables of stones. Verse 2. And be ready in the morning. Say, be ready in the morning, and come up in the morning to Mount Sinai, and present thyself there to me in the top of the mount. So you should come up here and present yourself to me in the top of the mount. Go to Exodus 19. And 20. Exodus 19 and 20. And the Most High came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount, and the Most High called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. So understand this. Always keep this in mind. St. John 1 and 18. No man have seen the Most High at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him. Okay? So nobody ever seen the Most High at any time. They ain't never seen his shape. They ain't never seen the Most High, period. That's why he said in John 14 and 6, Mashiach said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So this is not new. This is not nothing new. This is something that's always been the case. That's why David said in Psalm 10 and 1, the Most High said unto my power, Hamashiach Yahushai, sit thee on my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. It's not the Most High sitting on his own right hand. That's Hamashiach Yahushai, ascended to the right hand side of the Most High. Went back to where he was at from the beginning. So he's declaring as an angel of the Most High, as a spirit of the Most High. It's still the Most High though. Just like you look at the angels that came to different ones in the scriptures. I mean, it's still from who? From the Most High. They ministers of the Most High. Always coming to different men that we know in the time of their prophecy. Go to 2nd Ezra, we can go through a lot of them. I'm just going to go to 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, and the 1st verse. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer. See? Gave him an answer. Gave him understanding. So, that was Uriel, sent to Ezra. That's like when you look at Psalms 104 and 4. Psalms 104 and 4. Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. See? So, his angels are ministers of the Most High. That flaming fire, the fire is what? What did angels bring? Jeremiah 23:29. Jeremiah 23:29. Is not my word like as a fire, said the Most High, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? So, that's like hip talk. He's letting you know that his word is like fire. When you see that fire, because he's a consuming fire. Say that word, I'll bind you up, boy. So we looking at. So he told Moses to be ready in the morning and come up in the morning unto Mount Sinai, in Exodus 34:2, and present thyself there to me in the top of the mount. Verse 3, Exodus 34:3. And no man shall come up with thee. So don't bring nobody with you. Don't bring no man with you. Neither let any man be seen throughout all the mount. Neither let the flocks nor herds feed before that mount. So don't nobody come up there. Don't let nobody come near. Shoot, most I ain't playing. He's giving distinct orders, point blank. Say don't mess around. Don't bring nobody, and don't let no herds eat by it. At the mount, at the bottom of it. This is what he told us. Go back to Exodus 19 and verse verse 11. It says, he told Moses, and be ready against the third day. As the people were cleaning themselves up. For the third day, the Most High will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves. Say, take heed to yourselves. Like he said, don't bring no man up there. And don't let your flocks be at the bottom of it. He said, told the people, take heed to yourselves that you go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever touches the mount shall be surely put to death. Hear that? Shall surely be put to death. He ain't playing. This is real, people. Say, don't go up near it, else you can be put to death. Verse 13, there shall not an hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount. See, letting them know when to come. Just like when we hear, he said, you shall come up to the mount. Like he said, that trumpet sound, that's when they can come up, come near. It's like with us in our day. Most High will, we find us worthy. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. We're going to hear a trumpet too. Those that are alive and remain. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For the Most High Mashiach Yahushua himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High. Just like you heard that trumpet there, we're going to hear the trumpet again. On this, hopefully it's the last time we got to hear it for redemption to the 12 tribes of Israel. And with the trump of the Most High, and the dead by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua shall rise first. Those that have died knowing the power in the name of the anointed Savior going to rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, which is the chariots of the Most High. Psalms 104:3. He maketh his clouds chariots. So the clouds are the chariots, or the vehicles. What they call the UFOs, we call them IFOs, identified flying objects. To me, the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, in the air, and so shall they ever be with the Most High. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. Yes, this is for us. We're going to hear that trumpet. Most High will. If we continue to endure until the end and don't give in to the wicked ways of this world. That's in Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. Go hear that trumpet blow. Say, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. And their enemies beheld them. And to tell you what our enemies are going to be saying in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, the 2nd verse. When they say verse 1 says, then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and when they see it, they shall be filled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the most high power of heaven. That's right, gonna be glorifying the most high. Hallelujah then. Y'all don't say it now, you're gonna be saying hallelujah, hallelujah. If you make it, we're gonna give, that's the ultimate praise to the most high. So that's why most high say you hear the trumpet, then you can make a move. Say don't come near us, you're gonna be stoned, you're gonna be put to death. Come near it. Exodus 34 and 3. Exodus 34 and 3. And no man shall come up with thee, neither let any man be seen throughout all the mount, neither let the flocks nor herds feed before that mount. Verse 4. And he hewed two tables of stone, like unto the first. And Moses rose up early in the morning, and went up unto Mount Sinai, as the Most High had commanded him, and took in his hand the 2 tables of stone. So he had to hew them out again, and he went up in the mount to convene with the Most High through the angel of the Most High, the Spirit of the Most High. Verse 5, and the Most High descended in the cloud and stood with him there and proclaimed the name of the Most High, Yahweh. He stood with him. Descended in the cloud. Let me get that, so I'll mention it, make sure you understand. So won't be no question in your mind. Cause you remember we sung the song, sweet and low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Looked over Jordan, what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming for me. Coming for to carry me home. Yeah, that was slave song, right? We knew. We didn't say it now. We said looked over Jordan. What a Jordan at? Going straight down Israel, land of Israel. So Psalms 104 and 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot vehicles. You see? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So we're looking at these clouds, as I said, it's hip talk. You know, that's why you gotta understand the hip talk of the day when they were speaking. So the clouds are his chariots or vehicle. You know, they call them UFOs, we call them IFOs. So look at Psalms 68 and 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. See? They make the clouds his chariots, so there's angels. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000. Even thousands of angels. The Most High is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. See? So that's what we're reading about. But we see that the chariots are the angels. Backing up what we went over so far. It's here. All praise to the Most High. So look at Exodus 34 and verse 6. Now let's look at Exodus 33 and 19. He said, Exodus 33 and 19, and he said, I will make all my goodness pass before thee, and I will proclaim the name of the Most High before thee, and will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and will show mercy on whom I will show mercy. See? So, yeah, and he said, thou cannot see my face, but there shall no man see me and live. See? So, he said, and the Most High said, behold, there is a place by me, and thou shalt stand upon a rock. And it shall come to pass while my glory passes by, not the Most High himself. Remember, no man has ever seen the Most High. Hope you're still with me. We read that in John the 1st chapter 18 verse. Mind you, there is no New Testament when Matthew, Mark, Luke, or any New Testament is being written. There is no New Testament. It's only the law and the prophets. When the Mashiach Yahushua came on the earth, and that's John is during the time of a Mashiach Yahushua walking the earth in the flesh. Understand this and understand this. So he says, and it shall come to pass while my glory passes by, that I will put thee in a cleft of the rock and will cover thee with my hand while I pass by. And I will take away mine hand, and thou shalt see my back parts, but my face shall not be seen. So, a lot of people think this is the Most High, but it's not. Remember it said, no man has ever seen the Most High. No part of him. You say, heaven is my throne. If earth is his footstool, how you going to put him on the earth? If his heel could fit on the whole earth. He's everywhere and everything. Beyond the glory. But I know this. Go to John 17 and 5. Let's see a prayer that the Mashiach Yahushua said to the Most High. In John the 17th chapter, verse 5. And let's see what he says. John 17:5. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self with the what? With the what? With the what? Glory, which I had with thee before the world was. Bam, there you go. Boop. Better recognize, he said, no man has seen the Father, the only begotten Son who's in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him. Not only then, in the past where we at right here. He said, look, Exodus 33 and 19, and he said, I will make all my goodness pass before thee, and I will proclaim the name of the Most High before thee, and will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and will show mercy on whom I will show mercy. See? So, verse 22 said, it shall come to pass while my glory passes by. See? So you got to put this together. All praise to the Most High about some of my Mashiach with a spirit enlightened. Because I mean, who's talking to who's dealing? You got to understand. Go to Exodus 3 and 2. I mean, it don't take a rocket science to figure this out, but it is a mystery. Exodus 3 and 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire, bringing the word of the Most High. Remember, the angels are ministers of the Most High, bringing the word of the Most High. In the flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. Okay? So an angel of the Most High is dealing with talking to Moses. Let the Spirit talk to us and bring forth what the Most High wants us to deal with and bringing forth his word. In these last days, always. I showed you how the angel was dealing with who? Ezra, Uriel. So it's the same thing. The Spirit of the Most High, the angel of the Most High, talking to Moses. The glory of the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, as the Spirit, as the only begotten Son of the Most High, who the Most High created, And had Hamashiach created everything else? Only he was a spirit. He was an angel. So going back to Exodus 34 and verse 6, and the Most High, through the glory of the Most High, passed by before him and proclaimed the Most High power, Yahweh, Yahweh, the power, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth. See, goodness, it's keeping the laws of the Most High, his rules and regulations, and truth is keeping the laws of the Most High, no matter how you look at it. And the Most High is good, first and foremost. Look at Romans 7 and 12. Romans 7 and 12. Wherefore the law is good, holy. The law of the Most High is holy, and the commandment holy and just and good. Okay? So the law is good. That's what we have to look at, y'all. We can't be going any other way except for what it is that our forefathers have showed us in these scriptures. Look at Matthew 19:16. He says goodness and his truth, right? Matthew 19:16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? So he said, what good thing can I do to have eternal life, to live forever? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? Because like you say, right now, that's something new though, but it's prevalent in the world. How you doing? I'm good. So he said, hey, why callest thou me good? And Mashiach didn't call himself good. There is none good but one. That is the Most High. See? So that goodness is the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Keep the commandments. How somebody gonna say we not under the law? You want to eat an everlasting life. They trying to keep you from everlasting life. Said, keep the commandments. Okay? And he went on to tell him about the commandments that pertain to love thy neighbor as thyself, because he knew that he was a rich man and he had a lot that he wasn't going to give it up. So we can see in the truth. Should know that by heart. If not, some of you newcomers, go to Psalms 119, 142. Psalms 119, 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Okay? So some of you might say, well, how can he say, since we went to John 14 and 6, how can he say he's the truth? Is he taking away the law? No. With understanding, this is what he's saying. St. John 14 and 6. Mashiach said unto him, I am the way, to show you how to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High, which I'm an example to show you that I'm going to keep the laws of the Most High without sinning. That's going to end the life. That's going to lead to everlasting life. No man coming to the Father but by me. Why? Because the Most High has given him all judgment. But he's going to judge according to the way of the Most High, the laws of the Most High. See, look at St. John 5:22. That's why I like to go Contrast from the old to the new. Because it got to make sense. You got to understand it. That's why I say it's a mystery. It's something that's unknown. St. John 5:22. For the Father judges no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son, that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son, honoreth not the Father, which hath sent him. See? Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word, and believeth on him that sent me, who is the Most High, have everlasting life. See? So how you gonna avoid or dismiss? He came in the name of the Most High. He the word of the Most High. Understand this, the Most High have a voice. Just like I have a voice. And what comes from the voice? Words. So he is the word of the voice of the Most High. That's why he said, hey, verily, verily, I say unto you, truly, truly, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life. And we say, I'm the way, show you how to follow the laws of the Most High, which is the truth. That's going to lead to everlasting life. It's gotta make sense. Believing on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life, to live forever and ever and ever. That's just a little something, because it's what the Most High has done, giving him all the power to judge according to thus said the Most High. Not in his own judgment, it's going to be according to the Most High. Just a moment.